What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keeping Up with the X-Men. We are going to go over issue 27 of the All-New Wolverine. Now, I know it's been a while since we've talked about this book, but basically what just happened was Dakin woke up in that weird house, and then he got into the car, and then he was driving, then there was the big shootout, and then Laura actually got him, and now we go back into the house where they are waiting for throwdown. They're pretty sure it's coming. One grabs a pan, one grabs a knife. A honey badger takes out her claws. The Wolverine is ready to launch. When all of a sudden, the only people that come in is Laura and Dakin. They have a bit of a conversation. He realizes, who's that? They say, that's my mom. And he says, isn't she dead? And then they're like, yeah. And he shoots her right in the chest. Bam, bam, bam. This drives Wolverine into a mad frenzy. Look, she's a clone of Logan. And there are times when she loses it. And this is one of those times. She attacks Dakin in hardcore fury. She tears him up. She tackles him to the ground. She cuts him in the face. She cuts him in the chest. They get into this mad, crazy fight. She kicks him. She throws him across the room. He finally gets one good punch on her. And then she lays into him even worse. And then when he's finally on the ground dying, she goes over to her mother to say, oh my God, I'm sorry, I can't believe this happened. I never would have brought him in the house. When all of a sudden she gets all creepy eyes and she says, we are the orphans of X. We're coming for you, yada, yada. Big ominous scene here because ominous scene. We forgive Dakin for what he's done because obviously this was not her mom. It's obvious now. And I wish they would have played this out a little further. We got one book where you were able to question whether or not that was her mom, and where Beast had even confirmed, yeah, that's your mom. And then because X-Men and because Marvel and because Spider-Man, clones. Captain Marvel has actually reached her destination to get the sword, but Big Giant Man jumps out of a plane and he has Giant X-Bomb, and Giant X-Bomb collides with Captain Marvel, and now Captain Marvel is I'm guessing, incapacitated. We don't really get any information of where this went. Giant Bomb got Captain Marvel out of the way. The Orphans of X now have the pieces of the sword. They can do whatever they choose to do with the sword. And if you remember right, this sword is incredibly dangerous because it is one of the only things that can actually harm the healing class mutants. So like Sabretooth, Wolverine, Old Man Logan, things of that nature. It negates that factor and can kill them. So that was it for the Wolverine issue 27. This is not a big one. As I said, I'm going to be cutting through these as quickly as I can. There's really not much to talk about in this one other than to say they have the sword. That's pretty much what happened in this book. So guys, you are now all caught up with the events of All New Wolverine 27, and we got other things to do.